The goal is to play at the most epic disc golf courses in the US and around the world, and I want to bring you along. The first course we're playing is Silvers at Shiprock. I live really close here, one of my favorites, and I want to show you the course. Hole 1's 350, kind of tucks downhill. Nice, big, wide open throw for your first throw. I really like that. The goal is always to shoot under par. I think I should be pretty happy with that, I think. This is definitely a little bit further than I usually throw, which is, I guess, a good problem to have. You can see that right down there is the basket, and you want to kind of go through these trees, but I ended up going a little bit long, but that's okay. Now, I'm usually not trying to bite off too much here. I just want to have a nice par look, nothing long to start the day. Right down there. That shouldn't be too hard. I'm just looking to start with a par, and it says every great disc golfer start with a par, right? Have some ambition, kid. So this is kind of cool. Going up to hole number 2 here, just kind of follow this winding path up. Right to the tee. Hole 1, decent start, nothing exciting. Hole 2, this is kind of a fun one. You gotta go, obviously looks like a Mando sign right there. Gotta throw to the left of that, going through this gap, basket's right down there. You'll see from the drone flyover. I think that's really close. I think I'm happy with that. It wasn't a good putt. It wasn't good at all, but it went in. 1 under through 2, onto this bear of a hole. This one goes all the way up. You guys can't quite see it, but there is a cliff right there that really is tricky if you get down at the bottom of there. So you really want to stay on the upper side up to the left. And I'm gonna throw something a little bit flippy with a lot of hyzer that I hope can kind of flip up a little bit, but this is all theory. Let's see if it actually happens. Stay up, stay up. I think I'm really happy with that. I think I'm really happy with that. Did it stay up? Okay, it's right there. Whew, that was almost terrible. Went all the way down. Glad that didn't happen. Okay, let's just ring this up. What do you say, huh? Let's just ring this up. Oh. It had so much potential. It had so much potential. Ugh. Oh well. I will take a par on this one any day. This one, there is a tiny gap right through there if you want to go through that. I actually like a big wide forehand. I like to come around the trees and something overstable. Let's see how we do. It's really high, really inside, really short. So this is definitely not where I wanted to be. I would love to be way back there. I threw that way too high and way too short. One under through 4. This is a really unique one. It has like, I believe it might be 3 or 4 like rock walls right in front. So you want to get past those, otherwise you're kind of stuck in this big valley of those walls. But I'm going to throw a similar shot to what I threw before. I just want to have it flip up a little bit, and let's see if we can get it up on top. Come back over, come back over, come back over. Ah, that really rolled down. You see here, there's these really cool like rock walls that you could potentially land in. So really unique. One of the things I really like about it. I think my disc hit this tree and rolled over here. I definitely should have thrown something a little bit more overstable than that. That's just a mental error. Let's just get this right up there. Yep, that'll work. So I haven't thrown this disc before. I had one of these and I lost it, so I got another one. But the other one was really beat in. So I'm curious how this is gonna go. Hole 6 is straight uphill. Give it your best throw it as far as you can, get it to the basket. Really low. Now this is a hole that I have never birdied. I just have not figured out the arm strength to get it up quite this far. It's a pump. That really turned over and rolled on me. Man, yeah, I gotta figure out that disc. Throw number 3. I think that's pretty close. Yeah, happy with this? Yeah, it's disappointing. I can't do that. I thought I could putt with the camera in my hand, but clearly I can't. So that's a bogey. Hole 7 is a fun one. You have a wide open throw here, and then you have these kind of row of trees that are kind of contending with you in your way as you're trying to make the next throw, and then it's right down here. I think that's where I want to be. Pretty good spot, happy with it. I would like to be maybe a little bit more over in this region, but this will work. We do have a headwind, so I'm gonna throw something a little bit more overstable, try to have it fight through the wind. If it gets there, it's gonna be way short. That might be okay. I'm curious how close it is. Did not realize I was this close. That's great. Another birdie. That makes it 1 under, I think. So this one's pretty dang straight. If you have an ace run, this is probably it. We do have a tailwind, so we're definitely gonna get some extra distance out there, but let's get this close and get another birdie. Okay, hole 9, sitting at 1 under, pretty happy with that. This one shoots straight through, low ceiling. I believe left is OB. So I'm gonna throw a forehand just so I can kind of help mitigate that. And I am gonna put a lot of hyzer in this. This is proven to be fairly understable, so I really wanna make sure to not flip this over. I flipped it over. That's way OB. Man, it sometimes is stuff like that that's kind of disappointing because it's like, I know how to throw this throw, and that was just a mental error. Like, that disc is really understable. Should not have been thrown there. Just gotta think. I just gotta think. But nothing really beats a beautiful day out disc golfing. So I probably went out right about here-ish, if I were to guess. It was in that mulch. So I'm gonna say here-ish, and then we'll have this upshot here. That's a lot of skip. Back 9, time to do the final push. This one is a really cool hole. It's basically, you sweep to the right a little bit. You wanna miss that tree that's right ahead up there. I'm throwing something overstable to try to make sure I don't fly off too much to the left, but I wanna miss that tree. I got so close to that tree, but I'm glad I missed it. So in my mind, this hole gets the unique award. It is very unique. Basically, you're throwing kind of across this little pathway here, and it goes super steep ridge. They call it Llama's Cliff. This hole's very unique, very creative. I very much like this hole. That tree right there always is the issue. Like, I don't want to hit that tree. Oh, I hit that first. I hit that one. Just like everybody else, I hit that tree. So this is not a great spot. This is not exactly where I want to be because you have to kind of go around that ridge. I'm completely blocked right here. I need to throw something that's like super touchy around this. I mean, I guess I could go high. Yeah, I might do this. Try to throw kind of a soft bit up top. Oh, that almost made it down. That was almost perfect. So this right here presents a little bit of filming challenges. So you can see the disc is right there, right next to that tree, and the basket's right there. Okay, that'll work. Now this is a pretty tough one because you got water on the right, and then you have this tight line to go through. I'm gonna throw something overstable and a lot of anhyzer because I'm just afraid of going in the water, but I think if I put enough on this, it'll be just fine. This could be really dumb, but it could be really smart. It was smart, it was smart. That's good, a little short, but it'll work. See, like, this is cool. You throw from this pad right here, you walk down, you have these massive rocks, you walk down here. Like, Shiprock gets uniqueness and scenic awards for sure. So that was a par. We're sitting at even through 12. This is 13. So this is 300 feet straight ahead. That really flipped over. That really flipped over. Yikes. It's really short. Let me just throw another one for funsies. This one obviously won't count. Maybe that's what I should have done. This is a little bit longer than I had hoped for a par putt, but here we go. So that one hurt. That one felt like my first bad hole. We're now sitting at 1 over, I think. Are we at 1 over? I'll have to check. This one's straight away. I don't trust myself to throw this gap, so I'm gonna try to throw something around that flexes back. So something overstable that will come back. If it comes back, it won't come back. It's to the moon. Yep, to the moon. My distance was pretty much right on, just a little bit to the side. Come on. So the next 2 holes are definitely very gettable for me. This one and the next one. 17 is very hard for me to get. 18 is also tricky, but I can, but it's tricky. So if I want to get under, these next 2 holes are the holes to do it. So we have a straightaway. There is OB right over there, but we're going straight away. That could be close. That could be real close. Okay, all right, that's a chance. Here we go. That close, that close. All right, just missed that last one. 3 more.
Hole 16, I think this one was a lot of fun. You have the OB to contend with on the right. You want to get beyond this, and then you have this kind of row of trees kind of right in your way, and the basket settles right down there by the creek.
I'm good with that. Just get it there. How that stayed in, I have no idea. Well, somehow we're at even.
Hole 17, kind of throwing right uphill, contend with the OB on the right and left, and then you're going to be right up there, kind of in that group of trees up at the top.
So apparently I wasn't recording on that shot. It didn't go very far. Hopefully this angle caught it, but it didn't go very far. I'm pretty sure that plays OB. My guess is went out right around here-ish. So this will be for 4. What in the world? Not the ending I was hoping for. That was a double on 17, which puts us at 2 over. Our chances of getting under par are pretty low. So thanks for joining. 18 holes, hope you enjoyed it. Shiprock Silvers, this is a must play in the Lancaster area. It's rated 4.4 currently on UDisc, though I think it should be higher. I think it's worthy of a 4.5, 4.6, being one of the elite courses. It's very well kept, it's very well thought out. The layout is great. You don't have to walk far between holes. This is a must play.
Last hole, hole 18, you're gonna go through these trees. If you're huge, you can throw it up over the trees, but this is your last one up here, right to the parking lot.
Interesting, I've never been over there. That was shot down. You guys see that? Oh man. So make sure to subscribe to Disc Golf Destinations. I'm hoping to play the most epic courses around.